Good morning, Stockton. This is Channel 14 News. I'm Vincent Policastro.
And I'm Lisa Passo, and here are the top news stories of the week.
Come out and support local filmmakers at the Stockton SSTV Film Festival this Tuesday, October 20th. Doors open at 6 p.m. and films will begin screening at 7 p.m. This event is free and open to the public, and light refreshments will be served. Stick around after the film for a Q&A and awards. Come support your friends and classmates, and I hope to see you there.
In 1984, scientist Robert Gallo proved that the sexually transmitted virus known as HIV, for human immunodeficiency virus, led to a disease commonly known as AIDS. AIDS stands for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome and results in a body infected with HIV, which has become incapable of defending against other viruses, parasites, fungi, and bacteria, which can lead to an untimely death. Once a person is infected with HIV, it stays for one's lifetime, even though the virus may be managed with drugs to keep full-blown AIDS at bay. However, the big hope has been to stop HIV in its tracks by preventing its invasion into white blood cells called T cells. Now, a new vaccine created over the past 15 years by Gallo is ready for human trials after extensive trials on monkeys having been very successful. The vaccine targets the HIV proteins when they are vulnerable during its transition phase. This is while HIV tries to dock on a T cell receptor. If the virus cannot replicate itself, it should not be able to take over the immune system. The objective of this phase 1 study on 60 volunteers is to assess the vaccine's safety and see what the immune system responses are. Although various researchers have conducted over 100 AIDS vaccine trials during the past 30 years, Gallo's vaccine looks more promising than ever.
An 11-year-old girl in Connecticut helped catch a serial burglar with a drawing she did. Rebecca DiPietro spoke to police after her house was broken into, and she said she could draw the man for them. Using this sketch, police were able to identify a man who had confessed to 10 burglaries in the area, including the DiPietro's home. She was honored on Thursday by law enforcement officials in help catching this criminal. See news outlets, not everything has to be depressing and scary.
With the new discovery of liquid water existing on the surface of Mars, and the Martian movie being a hit in the box office, the question arises, is it ethical to colonize Mars? The scientific debate is between the moral values of respecting native Martian life versus creating a backup Earth. Well, native Martian life does not mean little green aliens, but rather it's the microbes there, perhaps some existing extremophiles, which may be surviving radiation, high pressure, and extreme heat and cold. SpaceX's Elon Musk believes that living exclusively on Earth is too risky, and a doomsday wiping out all history, artifacts, technology, and humans could happen. He contends that if a self-sustaining settlement on Mars existed, humanity could be preserved and repopulate. The dilemma is whether human microbiomes of organisms could contaminate or kill the undiscovered microbes on Mars. On the other hand, human presence on Mars might aid in restoring that climate, adding water so any Martian life might flourish, and maybe human civilizations could grow as well. So is it ethical to pursue a Mars colonization mission and do as Star Trek's Captain Kirk said, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before? Although no one can pack a suitcase yet, NASA has been planning to make the one-way journey. And now from our very own SSTV interns,
here are your Stockton Students of the Week.
What's up? I'm Kai Carlin. I'm a senior here at Stockton. I'm the sports director at 91.7 WLFR, our radio station here at Stockton. What I got to do this past week, the Philadelphia 76ers were here for training camp, so I was able to cover that training camp and get a couple different interviews with a couple different players and coaches, and even their GM, Sam Hinkie. You got to talk to Hinkie a little bit. We got an interview with guys like Julio Okafor, Nerlens Noel, Robert Covington, Coach Brett Brown. We were able to get Jakar Sampson and Jeremy Grant. We also spent some time with Sixers owner Joshua Harris, and we talked to him a little bit, and that was pretty much my week with the Sixers. It was a lot of fun. We got a ton of interviews, and we got to play it on my radio show, Getting Buckets, every Thursday at 6 to 8.
Hey, I have Brian here. He's is the new student of the week. So hey Brian, what do you do on campus?
So right now I'm a peer mentor for the CARE program. I'm the secretary of the Hospitality Society, and I'm currently serving on the Academic Affairs Committee and Student Senate with this one over here.
Oh yeah, well why did you decide to join Senate?
I basically decided to join Senate, A, because I went to high school with Carl and he bugged me for it.
Carl.
And I love this school a lot, so I just want to be there, be the voice of the students, and help improve this school in any way I can.
That's awesome. Really? Well, what advice would you give to anyone coming to Stockton?
What advice I would give? Definitely hit up the Get Involved Fair and just get involved in any way you can. Talk to Senate because they can get you involved in any way you can. They definitely help me soar above my involvement, expectations. And then stay on the weekends, maybe go home maybe only once a month. Staying on the weekends actually really helps you get involved and get to know other people that you wouldn't expect to get to know.
Awesome. Well, that's Ryan, your student of the week.
Our student of the week is
Nick Brown,
Nick. What's your major here at Stockton?
Communications. I am in media production track of communications here at Stockton.
Okay. What else do you do? Anything? Video, audio? What's your?
I do a little bit of video, but I'm focusing mostly on audio. I'm on the radio station, WLFR. My show is at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, 8 to 10 on Wednesday, right in the middle of a gaming club, but, well, whatever. Let's see. I'm also in the Creators Collective Club, which is there's a lot of art students in that club, but it's basically a club where any creator of any kind can go to just kind of commune and socialize and also network. It's a pretty cool club if any of you on campus are listening.
You hear that? Check it out, people.
Creators Collective.
You heard it here first at SSTV.
What's up, Stockton? I'm Gianna Tino.
And I'm Stella Psomyas. And here's your weekend sports. The Green Bay Packers continue their undefeated season with a win over the San Diego Chargers, 27-20. The Packers remain unbeaten despite a record-setting performance by Chargers quarterback Philip Rivers. Rivers had 43 completions, 65 attempts, 503 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Rivers had a chance for one more late completion to tie the game at 27, but the Packers' defense stood strong to hang on to the win. The Carolina Panthers also remain undefeated after a come-from-behind win over the Seattle Seahawks in Week 6. The Panthers scored 13 points in the fourth quarter, with Cam Newton's game-winning touchdown being thrown with 32 seconds left in the game. He also rushed for a touchdown early in the second quarter. The Pittsburgh Steelers had an unlikely win over the Arizona Cardinals this week, 25-13. With Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger out with a leg injury, Michael Vick got the start this week. In the third quarter, Vick left the game with a hamstring injury, causing third-string quarterback Landry Jones to step in. Jones finished the game with 168 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Ben Roethlisberger plans to return next week when the Steelers travel to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Now here's Gianna with Stockton Sports.
Men's soccer are having an awesome season. They are sitting with an overall record of 12-3-1. They won their last 2 games in shutouts. Their next game is tonight at 7 at William Patterson. Women's soccer also has a great record of 11-2-4. They won their last 3 in a row. Hopefully they can make it 4 against Franklin and Marshall College this Wednesday. Women's field hockey shut out DeSalles University 2-0 last Wednesday. Their next game is Sunday in Pennsylvania. Hopefully the girls can get a second shutout. And to save the best for last, women's volleyball is 23-2. Come out this Tuesday at 7 for the senior night and cheer the girls on against New Jersey City University. That's all we have this week in sports. I'm Gianna Tino.
And I'm Stella Psomyas. Now it's time for the weather report.
Hey there, Stockton. I'm Brielle Bazio, and what am I here for again? All right, the weather. Tuesday is sunny and stuff, at a high of 68. It'll be mostly pleasant on Wednesday at a high of 72, and then Thursday is raised a whole 2 whopping degrees at a high of 74.
There's sunshine through the weekend, Friday being 64, Saturday being 60, and Sunday being 66. Monday is also pretty nice at a high of 66. I do the same thing every week. Now here's Sam Rubenstein doing whatever it is Sam Rubenstein does.
Hello, Stocktonites. My name is Sam Rubenstein, and this is another segment of Stocktainment. So to keep with the theme of Halloween, we're going to review a couple good scary movies that we have. We have a nice little list of them. So first, we have a movie about a sweet little boy and his caretaker. Coming out in 2016, we have The Boy. Let's play a clip.
Tell me about the real Brahms.
He was downright strange. A little girl from town used to come out here to play with Brahms.
They found her body in the woods.
By the time the police arrived, the place was up in flames.
Brahms didn't make it out. Hello?
No one's been up there for years.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Brahms?
It's not safe in this house.
You don't understand what's happening. He's alive.
Why? Why do I do this? Why do I keep reviewing scary movies? They're scary, and I am squeamish. Like I need something happier for like my second movie. Okay, let's just cancel. Let's just get rid of the scary movies. Let's pick something happy, like a child-friendly, happy movie. Okay? Can we do that? All right, cool. So, all right. So for our next movie, we have a happy, child-friendly movie. We have Angry Birds. We have Angry Birds, the game, the movie, based on that app that came out in 2009 that everyone stopped playing in 2011 and we all just forgot about. They're making a movie about it. Okay, let's look at a clip. They love
Hey, Red, how are you? Oh, I'm horrible.
All right, this is just a reminder to any gaming companies that may be watching this. Unless your game is a classic, don't make a movie for it. It's a poor idea, mainly because it'll come out way too late, like 4 or 5 years, way too late. Angry Birds, the movie, comes out on May 20th, 2016. Well, there you go, Stockton. I'm Sam Rubenstein, and that was another episode of Stocktainment. I can't keep reviewing these movies. I can't do this anymore.
All right, thank you. Those were your stories for this week. I'm Vincent Policastro.
And I'm Lisa Capasso. Have a great week, Stockton. Okay. You seem a little down.
Can I go now?
Hey.
Am I done? Okay. All right, thanks.
Wait. It's not good to hold in your feelings. Talk about it.